So we decided to purchase this 2007 Keystone VR1. It's about 31 foot long, and I think we purchased it for about $7,900, which at the time we thought was a very good deal until we started getting into this remodel process.
Yeah, so it needed to basically be gut completely in order for it to be comfortable for us to live in.
Yeah, it was just gross.
The couch was disgusting. The dinette we didn't need because we never really sit down for dinner anyway. We just use trays. So we ended up taking it all out and then eventually putting in our own couch.
The carpet was just disgusting. I don't know why anybody has carpet anyways.
Yeah, you didn't even want to walk in there because
Yeah.
It was so nasty.
It was just real musty.
Yeah. And as we took more stuff out, the cleaner, everything started to feel.
It looks like I was having a little bit of a difficult time getting this couch out of here. We were kind of wondering how they got it in there in the first place.
Yeah. Well, we didn't want to damage any of the walls or anything getting it out, so you're pretty particular with, But it was a fun process either way. Demo day is always the best day, right?
Yeah. So this was basically the start to demo day, and we worked on it for quite a few hours this day and accumulated quite a bit of a pile.
Yeah, you don't even think there's that much stuff in there, and then you see the pile and it just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah, and then you get rid of that pile, and then all of a sudden there's a whole nother pile.
Yeah.
So doing the initial walkthroughs, it looks pretty good, and we were still trying to figure out. We've never owned an RV before.
We had no idea what we were going to uncover.
Or find in there, you never know. There's some animals living in there.
Yeah.
So this was the shower. Had quite a bit of damage on the bottom here.
And it was so tiny.
Yeah, it was really, really tiny.
I mean, living in it full time, you don't want a tiny shower like that. So we didn't keep that shower.
Finally get this couch out of here.
Mom's away.
Oh wow! Now
it looks so much better just without the couch in there.
Yeah.
I remember even contemplating keeping the table, and my mom was saying that she would recover, the fabric if we wanted to.
And I was like, nope. See ya.
Well, there's no way we needed it. I mean.
So basically, we're just, ripping out what we know we're not going to keep. We're going to take out the carpet and the dining room table and all the stuff around the windows. And, we weren't exactly sure how deep we were going to have to get with it. Or, our original plan was just to kind of replace the floors and maybe paint the walls and, do some little updating. And it ended up turning into a little bit more than that, which you'll see on upcoming videos, the rest of this video.
I think that's with any renovation. You just keep uncovering more and more, and you keep taking on bigger projects. And
with any used RV, you're not really going to know, what you're going to get until you really get into it. And honestly, this RV, probably if you were just traveling here and there, or just using it every once in a while, it might have been okay.
I remember my sisters told me, "Oh, it's fine. It's not that bad." But I could never imagine living in that
until you walk into it. And
if you're staying in it for a week, it's doable. But for living in, this is your full time home.
Yeah,
definitely not.
Yeah. So and I also had to doing the full remodel process. I had to kind of figure out how everything was put together, and there was always some unknowns when you're ripping something out, how it was connected or what it was connected to, or what it was actually there for. Yeah. So you can see our piles, starting to grow,
accumulate there.
There's real late at night when we worked
into the night almost every day that we were working on
finished for the day, I guess you could say. There's that shower ripped out finally.
Oh yeah, so with these we were originally gonna try and peel this vinyl off and paint it. So I was using like a heat gun and trying to peel it back. Oh my gosh, what a process that would have been.
We ended up just taking it completely off.
Here on our RV, taking all the cabinet doors off so that we can paint them. We took all the window treatments off. We're gonna get some curtains. Christian took out all of this because we're gonna refloor. Have some water damage in here, so he's got to put new subfloor in.
So that was fun. Hello? And getting ready to
Still is fun.
start painting. Gotta get that shower out still. So coming along. RV update. Alrighty, so Christian's taking these off now. We were gonna try and paint them, that's why I was trying to get that vinyl off, but we kind of realized that it was gonna be way too much work, so we're actually just gonna get some crown molding to put right over on top of it. I think it's a better option. Take it into the bedroom. Alright, so Christian opened this all up. All this is rotted, so we're getting a new subfloor. This whole room's going to be replaced with subfloor, probably the bathroom too, because we think we got some water damage under there. And so this is where the propane tanks and the battery were before. And so what Christian wants to do is relocate the propane tanks to the front of the trailer and to move the battery, just to make something so right outside the battery can sit out there. Give us a little bit more space in the room and seal this all up. Because these things is where water got in these little holes right here. So we don't want it to happen again after we refinish and put our floors in. This whole bathroom's going to come out too. I mean, we're going to put these cabinets back in after we refloor, but Christian thinks this subfloor needs to be replaced as well. So, and we're probably thinking about changing this cabinet because it's just so low and not really functional. Not what we want anyway. Empty out. That's gonna be our paint color for the wall. It's actually painting over the wallpaper. Looks like it's gonna turn out really well. We're gonna paint this door too. That's the door to the living room to the bathroom. And then we took off our sliding doors that were in here from the bedroom to the bathroom. We're probably going to put like a curtain up for now, but maybe eventually make some barn door type things for it. We're going to paint all these cabinets white. Everything's going to be white. The walls are gray, cabinets are white. That's going to be our new flooring. And, yeah. That's it for now. The floor is like super rotted. Just push right through it. All the water damage from water coming in here and through all these cracks. And so all this subfloor is going to be replaced. And there was a frame in here for us to put a bed on, but we're thinking about taking the queen bed frame that we have in our spare bedroom and just putting it in here. Took all the cabinet doors off all over the RV. You're gonna paint them inside tonight. So that's that. This is going into the bathroom. This floor again all has to be replaced. Probably in here too, the subfloor, because I think it's rotted underneath here. Still gotta take the shower out. We're just gonna take it all out. We're actually removing the heater too, and we're gonna cover up all these holes. And when it gets cold, I guess we'll just use space heaters or something. Alright, so going into our living room. Whole bunch of rod again right here. That's all gonna have to be replaced by the slide. We had like these wood vinyl thingies, and we're gonna put some crown molding over there to frame out the slide so it looks nicer. So then in the kitchen, we decided that we're gonna get rid of this refrigerator and get just a regular refrigerator because there's rot. There's rot all around here. This door is all rotted and needs to be replaced all around the slide, so we kind of needed to take it out anyway and put new subfloor in. There's the heater, which Christian's gonna take out too. So we found
a stinking heater.
We found a whole bunch of rat poop and stuff. Ew,
eggs.
What is that?
Eggs for like lizard or snake.
Yeah, there's a dead lizard in here and all kinds of nasty bugs
pods
and shit. for mud divers and all kinds of nasty like things.
Mud divers.
That's what you call them, right?
Mud dauber, I think it's.
Mud dauber,
That
like
could be
bee
wrong.
look-alike things, whatever they
Whatever.
are. Wasp. I guess that's pretty much it for now. Found a lot more rot
A
than,
lot more fun.
you know, a lot more stuff to do. So hopefully we don't spend too much money because it all looks like it's gonna add up doing all this. But yeah, that's it for now.
So here's kind of where like the real fun began.
We started to uncover a lot of, you know, yummy stuff.
Yeah, uncovering the mess. So, and it, you know, you get into it and you're like, you expect a little bit, but sometimes you don't expect quite this much. And,
Yeah.
you know, the money that kind of comes along with that, you know, it doesn't seem like much. Oh, a piece of, you know, wood here, a piece of wood there. And, you know, it adds up real quick. And the time it takes,
Yeah.
you know, how long did that
The
add onto our
frustration.
project, you know?
The frustration.
Yeah, I mean, it had to have added at least 2-3 weeks,
Yeah.
you know, onto our...
And it's like everything we took out, it just uncovered more issues. And it's like stuff that we were debating on whether we should even take out, like the fridge. But, you know, once you take it out and you see it, you're like, okay, well, I'm glad that I didn't leave that there like that.
Yeah,
You know, all
yeah.
gross. So...
Yeah, who knows what's going to come out of that 2 weeks after living, you know.
Yeah.
Plus the
At least
mold
now
and
we're in it and
mildew
we know like what, you know, what's underneath everything, and we know it's nice and clean and new.
Yeah, if anything happens too, we know exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah.
You know, all that mold. Oh, it was terrible.
Makes me breathe easy now.
Yeah, it does. And then, you know, getting into the floors like this right here, you know, not quite sure what's under there. You know, there's several different layers on the bottom of an RV, and, you know, I kind of just, you know, set my saw, and I was cutting out pieces of subfloor to replace, because, you know, apparently, you know, the subfloor is almost all one piece from the factory somehow. I guess
in this situation, you were definitely going in blind. Like, as handy as you are, we've never worked on a trailer before, so it's different than a home.
Yeah.
And you just...
Turns out the toilet flange was welded to the black tank, and the only way I could do it is kind of cut around it and kind of wing it a little bit to try to find my studs and, you know, slide in new pieces and make all kinds of intricate cuts, and, you know, it just took a lot of time, and, you know, but, you know, it was worth it. It was definitely worth it in the end, because now we can sleep easy. No, we're not going to fall through the floor.
Yeah.
It keeps out the critters.
And when we bought this trailer, it came with a full black tank.
Yeah, oh yeah, full black tank. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm wearing a mask, aside from the fact that there's a ton of dust and dirt and debris. But the sole fact of just the smell coming from the black tank was just, you know, we didn't even know how to empty a black tank at this point, or let alone have a place to empty it. And at the moment, we weren't very mobile. We couldn't just hook it up.
Which we ended up emptying right into our septic, right?
Yeah, and the
did
septic.
Did we do it in the septic?
Yeah, we found a porthole for the septic, and we were able to dump most of it there, which was a big relief. But we ended up not being able to do it until right when we went to move the trailer to its new home.
Alright.
We need to take everything out of this trailer.
So we got RV update. Christian finished putting in all this new subfloor here. And all this is new subfloor. The trailer's obviously a mess. New subfloor, covered up this vent. This is where the fridge was. New. We had to get in there because it was all rotted all underneath the framelits. And then we got a new shower, which is nice and big. We took out one of the closets. We're not going to move it there so we can have a nice big shower. Brand new. And then I got lots of cabinets painted inside. And that's pretty much it. Alrighty, so this is what's going on with our RV. We have our new shower in for the most part. It's nice and big and spacious. Yay. Christian's got to finish up. He's like got to put in the shower head and stuff. He did all the subfloor. That's where all the poop goes. He covered up.
Poop.
He covered up
Poop goes there.
all the floor vents and sanded all this new subfloor so that it's nice and even. No more rot. Obviously the sink is out. We're getting a new one. Covered all this up, and then he did all this over in the kitchen. This was super rotted, and I guess the slide was sagging a little bit, so he had to put some 2x4s in and make it not sag anymore. And he put all this new in. This is where our fridge is gonna go, which we have to get. And I've been painting all the cabinet doors inside. Gonna finish up those tonight and hopefully get a lot and lots and lots and lots of painting done tomorrow because it's my only day off. So, yep. There it is.
Stay tuned for part 3. Like and subscribe.